Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at Tempest Rising, a classic style real-time strategy that's part of the Steam Real-Time Strategy Fest. Now I know RTS games aren't the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the Steam Deck, but for some of you, this might be your only PC. That's why I'm testing these games to show you how they run, what kind of experience you can expect, and whether they're worth playing on the deck. So what's Tempest Rising all about? It's a real-time strategy game inspired by classics like Red Alert and Command & Conquer. The game combines base building, resource management, and fast-paced combat set in an alternate history of Earth. You choose between two unique factions at launch, the Global Defense Forces, a high-tech peacekeeping army, or the Tempest Dynasty, a hard-hitting faction with a more desperate, gritty approach to warfare. Now each faction has its own economy, unit, and playstyle, which keeps things interesting and opens up a lot of strategic possibilities. The campaigns, which are 2 at launch, feature 11 missions each, where you build and customize your army as you fight to understand and control the mysterious Tempest Vines that are taking over the planet. There is also multiplayer, skirmish modes, and ranked matchmaking with a solid rating system. On top of all that, Tempest Rising has an interesting jukebox feature for its soundtrack, so you can switch tracks as you play. A small but cool touch I really appreciate. Now let's talk about performance on the Steam Deck. On the lowest settings, the game runs at around 50 FPS. If you want to push it closer to 60, you need to lower the resolution scale to about 70 or 80%, but even then, in heavy combat, it can drop back down to 50 FPS. Now battery life on the OLED Steam Deck is about 2 hours and 30 minutes at the lowest settings, and if you limit the frame rate to 30 FPS, you can stretch that to about 4 hours and 30 minutes, which is pretty decent for a game like this. Now visually, it holds up well for an RTS, the unit designs and environments look good, but don't expect cutting-edge graphics. It's more about gameplay than eye candy here. One thing to note, Tempest Rising doesn't have controller support, as it is an RTS, and I don't think the developers plan to add one. So if you're playing on the deck, you need to use a keyboard and mouse, which works fine in dock mode. But again, this isn't ideal for handheld players, but if you are patient, you can set up your own controls using the Steam controller configuration. Now, you might be wondering why even bother with RTS games on the Steam Deck? Well, like I mentioned earlier, for some of you, the Steam Deck is your only gaming PC, and that's why I think it's worth testing games like this. While it's not perfect for handheld play, it's still fully playable if you've got the right setup. And honestly, it's great to see a genre like RTS getting attention in modern gaming. It's not as common as these days. So is Tempest Rising worth checking out if you are a fan of classic RTS games and don't mind some limitations like the lack of controller support and those FPS dips. It's definitely worth a look. The campaigns are engaging, the factions feel unique, and the overall vibe is a love letter to Red Alert and Command & Conquer. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more Steam Deck content. I'll be testing more RTS games as part of the Steam Real-Time Strategy Fest, so stay tuned for that. And as always, let me know in the comments what games you'd like to see tested next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.